Hi, my name is Saskia Everingham, and my work here in Eden Gardens is called Refuge. And it's made of wool felt, and there's 15 odd small sculptures hanging in a eucalypt tree as the installation. So I have been working in the arts all my life, but in various different formats, but predominantly textiles. I have been on and off, sporadically, intermittently, between family life and other kind of needs. So not a full 100% working life of an artist, but you fit in little things and here and there as you can. My work I will talk about now, which is inspired by, I started a small not-for-profit back in 2013, which was trying to recognise trying to reclaim unused shops for artists back based on the Renew model. And that kind of started me on the whole awareness of how everyone needs a safe space to thrive in. And so since then I've sort of expanded my awareness just beyond shops and artists and creatives to kind of the worldwide situation of the issue with housing and homes and so on, which is getting pretty dire, as I'm sure everyone is aware at the moment. And this was compounded in 2019 when we had the big fires. I live in the Blue Mountains, and I was evacuated. My whole family were evacuated. The fire came very close to us. And over that period of a couple of weeks, the whole place felt like it was turned upside down. There was animals, birds wheeling around, desperately looking for somewhere to settle, looking for somewhere to call home, I suppose, and a shortage of food as well for them. So it really brought home to me how this is probably just the beginning of a different way of having to look at housing and shelter, because things are probably only going to get a bit more unsettled and unsecure and uncertain. So we're going to have to re-look at the way what we think about shelter and start to be probably more light-fingered about it, I suppose you'd call, or flexible, nimble, all those words that we've had to use over the last couple of years. But that's probably going to be the situation for quite a while. I can't see that it's going to go back to the old solid bricks and mortar kind of model. And so my piece, Refuge, came out of a kind of a sympathy for all those little creatures, which is whether it's humans or animals, who need a home in which not only just to survive but also to thrive, and how that's going to become more and more difficult. So it's kind of like a symbolic set of homes for them. And they're camouflaged because it just feels safer for little birds to be camouflaged in their environment rather than standing out. And there's all sorts of different shapes because, again, we're going to have to come up with all sorts of different models and variations. It's quite a gentle work. It's not a big statement about things. And maybe, hopefully, a bit more of an awareness about what a blessing it is to have a home.